Okay.
Generator controller. This one, you shouldn't have to touch at all. The only thing you want to look at is it's an automatic. If it's on off, it won't turn on automatically when you need it. And if for some reason somebody does leave it on off, it'll give you that beeping alarm.
Okay.
So, and there's no way to get rid of that until you put it on auto.
Auto. Okay.
So if you come out here on Monday like it's running and it's beeping, that means something happened with the generator. It's not on auto, or for some reason it didn't start for that weekly. It will have that beep. It will give you a low fuel alarm, low coolant alarm. So if anything's beeping on here when you come Monday, that's when you let us know the generator's beeping. You need somebody to come look at it.
And what kind of fuel does this use?
This takes diesel.
It takes
That's
diesel.
another one. Here's where you fill the diesel. There's a manual gauge here. You're about more than half. And also in this home screen, it gives you a fuel level, 54%.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So there's two ways that you can check how much fuel you have.
So I know this is a dumb question, but you go fill up some diesel in a...
Yeah, we recommend, this takes, there's a tag on here. Let's say how many gallons. You know how many gallons the tank is this?
How many gallons a
Yeah.
tank?
There's
I'm gonna say it's probably 180.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we put 100 gallons today,
Okay.
and,
Okay.
and it's a little bit over half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Usually what we do is you guys will have a contract with somebody and they'll come in, you call them and they'll come in with a truck.
Okay.
Usually
Yeah, I was going to
5
say, I
gallons,
didn't
yeah.
know what that was, how to do that.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good to know. So how long will it run with 180
Depends
gallons?
on your load, but usually these things are sized where if you're pulling the maximum load, it'll last 3 days, but your building, chances are, is not going to pull the maximum load, so you should be good for about a week.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 days at
Okay.
least, but once it's running, you can monitor the percentage and we can see for sure. Right now, once we do that mimic power outage, we can go in here, see how much amps we're pulling, how many kilowatt we're pulling, and then it'll
Okay.
give you like a liter per minute type,
Okay.
so that then we can calculate exactly for this building how long
Okay.
it'll go. Okay.
That'll be good for a test
The-
because there's lots of people in there right now.
The oil filter, fuel filters are on the other side, air filters. We still recommend maintenance every year, but also every 200 hours.
Okay.
So for some reason, our power goes out for 2 weeks, that's basically the 200 hours in it. So if for some reason we end up using it for 2 weeks, it's better to get the maintenance right after we get the power back running again. Or every year. If your power doesn't go out, if you're only running it at 20 minutes every week that we're talking about, you're only going to use like 20 hours a year. I still
Okay.
recommend it because once the oil goes past a year in your engine, it starts losing viscosity, it starts changing. So I still recommend the once a year. And then what we do also every 2-3 years, we recommend a load bank where we actually hook up our machine to it, like what we did earlier, and we make sure it can provide what it's rated for. Like it's rated for 50 kilowatt, we can pull 50 kilowatt with our machine. It's not like you're building where we're just, depending on what the building, that's what it's going to pull.
Okay.
We actually hook up our machine, flips and switches, and we can pull exactly 50 kilowatt. So we recommend that every 2-3 years. I know some industries are different. Hospitals require it every year, but I don't think you guys fall under that industry. But that's one thing we can ask to see what's required for this industry for the Red Cross. So, like I said, sometimes every 2-3 years, some industries at the hospital require every year we do a load bank, make sure we can still provide everything. And of course, every kind of leak, every kind of failure, you'll see it when you're pulling that maximum load. Sometimes you won't see it right away when you're not pulling any power from it, like we do the weekly. But if something's leaking, something's starting to fail, you'll see it during the load back.
All right.
So that's basically it. Like I said, all we're looking here, your fuel level is here, and just make sure it's an auto.
Okay.
Also, this has a battery charger and a block heater that takes power from the building. There's 2 breakers inside that electrical room that powers up the battery charger, so it keeps your battery charged. It also has a block heater that's designed so it doesn't freeze. So and because of that, this thing, every time your coolant drops under 70 degrees, it'll start alarming because that's telling them that the block heater is not working.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's good.
So there's a low coolant alarm for this, low coolant level. So any kind of alarm, any kind of beep that you see on Monday morning, just give us a call and we'll come out here and figure out why it's beeping.
Okay.
We
Great.
did. This is an emergency stop. There's also one right by the transfer switch. We can test it right now. I don't recommend you guys stop the generator using the emergency stop because just like a computer, you don't want to just shut it off.
No, yeah.
It'll cause some problems. So, and I've had some customers do that. Will just it's running and they'll just put the emergency stop. It'll stop it, but then your engine has a computer also, and it might work, but it might not. Nothing might happen, but sometimes it'll cause some codes inside your computer, and then it'll be
Yeah, we don't want that problem.
yeah. So.